Hello and thanks for watching. This is Joshua Gonzalez here at Lawrence Motorsport. Behind me I have the Harley Davidson truck. A very special truck done by Tuscany, and it is an absolutely amazing package. This one has the light package, so you have the light colored wheels as opposed to the darker ones, and it is finished in the white metallic that looks really beautiful. I'll show you that in a second. Now in this video I'm going to go over the interior of the vehicle, the exterior, what makes it special and what makes it part of that Harley Davidson package. They did run a couple Harley Davidson packages back in the day. They stopped making them, stopped producing them. This package was re-released in 2018 through Tuscany, same people who do the Shelby truck, FTX, all those wonderful trucks that you've seen either on my YouTube or out there in other Ford stores. But other than that, let's get right to the video. Start off down here. This is going to be the biggest attention grabber on the vehicle. These wheels are 22 inches. They're inspired by the Fat Boy Harley, as you can see by the design. But the light package here has that nice brushed aluminum look with the Harley Davidson logo in the middle. Really pops out to you. Behind me you can also see the Fender Flare has a right above the Fender Flare, that is, there is the Harley Davidson logo as well. A couple of the nice aesthetic features that really make it point out. Other than that, you do have this Fender Flare that goes across the arch of the wheel. You have the bespoke front grille, as you can see there, and these all start out as 502A luxury lariats. So it's a pretty loaded F-150 from the factory. Then they go through and put the front grille. You can see here a couple other things like the hood that's Raptor inspired. You can see the little inlet there for a little bit better airflow and cooling. It makes it look really aggressive. They also throw in an LED bar right here in the front bumper. You can activate that from the cabin of the vehicle. It's amazing, looks really good and sleek, and you almost don't know it's there unless you're looking for it. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and take it to the bed of the car, and then we'll check out the inside. There you have it, the Harley Davidson logo right there on the back of the truck. And then you also can see the rear sliding window and panoramic moonroof. So it has a full sunroof that folds back into the second row, leaves the front row completely open to the elements. You can close that up if it is raining or anything like that outside, and go ahead and keep the partition open so you can let sunlight in. Makes it look really roomy inside, makes it feel really open, and very luxurious for a truck for sure. Harley Davidson Shield logo on the top. You have the badge back here that shows Harley Davidson, as you can see. Lets everybody know exactly what you're getting yourself into on this kind of vehicle. With it being fully loaded, you do have the power tailgate release, as you can see here. I'm just going to tap this button. I can also do it manually like this, and it's going to go ahead and drop down. Carpeted bed rug in the floor, you can always pull that up. Underneath there is your regular bed. Now you do have the tailgate step as well, makes it easy to load things in and out of the vehicle. One of the cool things about these taillights here, as you can see, they look a little different than some of the other models you might see on the road. The cool thing about this package is it does give you that Bliss blind spot alert. So this is going to be a radar sensor that's going to help you see if anybody's in your blind spot. It's also going to catch any rear traffic that's going by. If you're pulling out of a spot, it'll flash up an alert, let you know you're about to pull out in front of somebody. A lot of cool technology in this truck. Other than that, that's about the bed of it, so let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. For the interior, this is where this truck really shines. First and foremost, you can see you have the Harley Davidson designation right there on the side of the door. But when I open it up, we are going to have these drop-down running boards. Those are AMP Research, some of the best in the market. You can see they have the LEDs on there, so you can see at night when you're climbing into the truck. We'll open the back door as well. Of course, this vehicle has some nice window tint, looks good with the white. But taking a look at the interior here, we do have the cross-stitch interior all the way throughout. This vehicle does have rear heated seats, believe it or not. It has a rear power inverter as well, so you can run power tools and components out of the rear seat or off at the dash, and I'll show you that when we get to the front seat. This back row is completely flat, so when I fold this up, you can see there's no transmission tunnel. That's part of the new 10-speed transmission that Ford's been using. It's really great equipment. It allows it to be more compact, have more speeds, get better gas mileage, tow better, and have more increased torque out of the engine options available. Speaking of the engine options, there are a couple engines available. This package is going to come with the 3.5 or the 5.0. 3.5 is going to be an EcoBoost twin turbo. It's the highest rated torque motor, and then you have the 5-liter V8 that everybody knows and loves. The engine, here we are under the hood. As you can see, this is the 5-liter V8. It's going to be 302 cubic inches. It's a dual overhead cam 32 valve motor. Allows it to have really great power when it starts getting up in the RPMs. A little smaller than some of the competitor motors, but I think it's the perfect one if you're going to get the Harley Davidson. It has that custom Harley Davidson exhaust, and it sounds amazing with the V8. Go ahead and hop up into the front seat, but before I get there, I want to show you some of the cool things that you get with this Harley Davidson package. As you can see down here on the door sill there, you have this Harley Davidson badge. You do have the custom Harley Davidson logo in the mats as well, and you do have the custom stitching just like the rear. Now the rear is heated. The fronts here are heated and cooled, or heated and ventilated, so they allow some cool air to come up in through the seat. And you can see there's perforations in the leather, so you can take advantage of the ventilated seats even with the aftermarket leather package in this vehicle. Now the Harley Davidson also gets this wonderful center console here, and you can see that it is a numbered vehicle. This one is number 391. It looks really nice, gloss black, blends in really well. You got general cup holders here and here for the Ford, as well as the doors themselves, with the center console shifter here, like any of the Ford Sports. Definitely the package you want to get you a little bit more comfortable driving position, that is. Now, this is the original MSRP of the vehicle. I'll go ahead and throw a slow video up so you can read that. Going from top to bottom, the original MSRP was $97,710. Very nice truck. You do get a lot for your money with this package. As you can see, it looks better than any factory Ford package with the seats. I'll go ahead and show you just a massive amount of room in here. I'm about 6'3", and the Ford trucks have the best interior room from my personal experience. You can see the panoramic roof. Like I said, this partition opens up as well all the way to the back. I'll actually do that for you real quick. Check that out. So that's the halfway point. This actually goes back farther. You hold it past this point, you can actually move the partition back as well. So you have that extra 3 or 4 inches if you hit it again, and then from there you have the partition. So this is a glass roof element. This is completely open, as you can see. Makes it really nice, especially when the weather's as beautiful as it is today. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the driver's seat, show you some of the cool things that are going on over there, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up the video. The driver's seat, a very comfortable place to be. There are custom gauges that I'll throw up a video of in a second. They look absolutely beautiful and bespoke to this vehicle. It also has had a lot of the touch points replaced with this nice black gloss. Makes it look really shiny and clean. When they're polished down, it's almost like a mirror. It just really brings into that logo in the center console and all the things that are kind of going on in here. Speaking of the luxury feel of this vehicle, it does have a really great sound system. It's going to be that Bang & Olufsen system offered by Ford. It's a really great system. It's connected, of course, to the Sync 3 system that they use, which is great with the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You're just going to throw your phone right up. Whatever's going on your phone, it's going to go right there on the screen, whatever music you're listening to. It's very easy to use. It's pretty universal nowadays, so most people know how to put that together. And it's just a really nice thing to have. Once you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you just can't get away from it. Now the front seat here, you do have 10-way adjustability. You also have the tilting and telescopic steering wheel, so somebody of my size can get very comfortable. Someone that was a little bit shorter, you do have the adjustable pedals. You can move those forward if you needed to. Other than that, I'll go ahead and let the truck do the rest of the speaking. Thanks for watching my video, and have a wonderful day.